Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. It is me, Lola Day, and in today's video I'll be showing you guys how I do my own tribal braids. If you guys don't already know, this is my birthday hairstyle and you guys have given me the perfect gift. Y'all have brought my channel to 30,000 subscribers. Yay, thank you guys so much. I love every single one of you guys and I appreciate you for subscribing and commenting and liking and sharing. It really means a lot to me and I cannot wait to see this channel to continue to grow. So in today's video, I'll be taking you guys through the entire process step by step from the knotless braids to the tribal design. Very beautiful, if I do say so myself. Within this entire process, with me doing my own hair, a lot of different things came to me and I felt like it was important for me to share with you guys. One of those things is that whenever you're learning and whenever you're trying something new, to give yourself grace. I want to remind you guys to be patient with yourself, take your time. If you make a mistake, laugh at it and try again. I really want to encourage you guys to continue to try different styles on your own, and the more that you get that practice in, the better it gets every single time. If you guys enjoyed today's video, don't forget to give me a like. It helps me out a ton. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and turn on your post notifications so you're notified every single time I post. I do not want you guys to miss, I'm telling you. And with that being said, let's get started. So for this hairstyle, I'll be working on freshly washed and blow-dried hair. What I'm doing here is splitting my hair in half. The back will be for the knotless braids and the front will be for the tribal design. To better understand the foundation when it comes to parting, I did some research and looked at a lot of different images. I noticed that most of them had a slight diagonal part that connected from behind both ears. And what this does is give me more room to work with when I'm braiding down my tribal design on the top half of my hair. For this look, I'll be using Expression's pre-stretched hair that is 52 inches and in the color 1B. I use 2 packs, but I always get an extra one just in case because you just never know. Continuing on with parting, I like to create a horizontal line that connects from ear to ear, but this time at the top of one ear to the other. Below that guideline, I have 2 rows and above I have 4. Which in total gives me 6 rows to work with. I wanted my braids to have that bricked look, so on the bottom I have 3. I should have had 4, but that's okay. On the second row I did 5, and on the top here I'm going to do 6. Alright guys, so I want to quickly pop in and show you guys how I do the knotless braid. All I'm going to do is get some jam, put it on my roots, all over, squeeze that in, make sure all the product is in there, and then I'm also going to put some on the ends as well, so when I'm braiding I don't have to worry about that, like putting extra jam. I might, but putting it first is what I like to do. Then I'm going to split that into 3s. I like to do 1 vertical and then 1 horizontal, like that. Then I begin to do a braid. 1, 2, 3. So now that I'm here, I like to add hair like under my hair. Since I have my 3 sections here, 1, 2, 3, I like to put my hair right in the middle. So I'll put it in the middle and also let that hang over the front. You can also add that to the first section as well. Then I go ahead and continue braiding and then do it again, get my hair, put it in the middle, and then combine the first section, then braid. And I like to braid a couple times just so it could blend. And I like to hold it like this so I can easily just stick it in there. And then braid. And I do that a couple times. And I just continue adding hair until I feel as if the braid is thick enough. And there we go. So here, just adding that right in there. And then the other side just falls on the top. Then I just combine that top section and then just continue braiding. If you're trying this and you ever get one of these moments where it's like this, what I like to do that saves me time and energy and struggle is just pull the middle of that hair and it just releases everything. I'm gonna just keep going until I make it to the end. So I ended up sectioning off the rest of my parts, and from bottom to top, which is row 1 to 6, how I would number and section off my braids is having the first row be 4 braids, moving up 5, the next 6, 5, 4, and 3. And in that way, you get the perfect bricked parting. Ooh, now the fun part, the tribal design. Let's get into it, guys. I decided that I want to do 8 cornrows on each side, which is 16 cornrows in total. I'm going to show you guys how I do one side of my head, and what I do to this side, I'm doing the same to the other. Now this is the part where patience really comes into play. If I told y'all how many times I attempted to split this side of my hair in half, you would not believe me. I had to find someone to help me hold my mirror up. So because I'm doing 8 cornrows, all I have to do is keep dividing my hair into halves. I'll keep dividing my hair into halves until I have 4 sections on one side. Now, one thing to keep in mind is that for every section, I will have 2 cornrows each. So 8 sections means 16 cornrows in total. Now we are here, sectioned off and ready to start cornrowing. The same idea that I had for adding hair to my knotless braids is the same approach that I have for my cornrows. After braiding my starter piece about 3 to 4 times, I begin cornrowing and adding hair under my hand, placing the bottom half of the hair in the middle and allowing the top half to fall and combine with the top section of my hair and continue braiding. When I did my research on this style, I saw many different designs that I could choose from, and I even got inspiration on designs that I can create myself. What's amazing about this style is that you can mix and match what design and where you want them to be. For today's look, I want my unique design to sit on the top half of my hair. No matter how many times I had to adjust my part was still crooked, so I had to fix it. For this top section, I will have 4 cornrows, numbering them from the center, 1 to 4. The first thing I do is section off row 3. To do this, I take about ½ an inch off the top section, which is row 1 and 2. Then I create rows 1 and 2 by splitting the first section in half. I'm putting away row 2 for now. gelling down row 3 so it's out of the way, and now I'm braiding down row 1, straight back. If you'd like to change up the design for your own look, you can use this video as a foundation guide to help you with simple or unique designs of your choice. Be creative, express yourself, and have fun. And if you end up trying this design out, I would love to know how it goes for you. So let me know in the comments section. And if you try something different, I also would love to know which design you decided to do, and let me know how it went for you as well. So now that row 1 is braided down, I'm gonna skip row 2 and focus on row 3. So what I'm doing now is splitting that second section in half to create rows 3 and 4. And after that, I twist row 4 away, and now I can focus on braiding down row 3. Alright, so now that row 3 is braided down straight back, let's get into rows 2 and 4. This is where the crossover pattern happens. I split both rows in half where I want the crossover to happen, which is right down the middle. With adding jam, it helps me get really clean parts, and it helps me keep my sections divided. So you can actually start with row 2 or row 4, but remember that whatever you start with, you should do the same thing to the other side of your hair so it looks symmetrical. So I started with row 4 and braided the front half down with no hair added, then continued braiding until it was long enough to reach the second row. Then I continued braiding in row 2. That's when I felt like I should start adding hair, all the way until the end. And now that that's done, I'm gonna do the exact same thing with braiding row 2 into row 4. To finish off this beautiful tribal braid look, I wanted to set my hair with some mousse and wrap it for the night. And this is my final result. You guys, this is my final result. I cannot believe this. Now let me tell you guys something. I don't know if you'll believe me if I say this. This is my first time ever attempting this type of style. This is my first time attempting knotless braids, if that's what it's called. You know, all these hairstyles have their names, but this is my first time attempting something like this. And I'm very proud of myself. At first, y'all, to be honest, I was a little bit, is it intimidated by this style? I really was. I wasn't sure how it would turn out or how it would come out, but I just decided, you know what, why not? Let me try it to see what happens. One thing I want to remind you guys is that whenever you're learning something, whenever you're trying something new, you need to kind of give yourself grace and be patient with yourself. And if you mess up, laugh at the mistake and try again. Man, this looks really, really good. Like, what? I really did this, and yeah. I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I hope that it was detailed enough for you. Like this video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I will see you guys in my next one. Do not forget to turn on your post notifications because I want you guys to get notified every single time I post. I do not want you to miss, all right? So with that being said, I love you guys. Thanks again for 30K. I so appreciate every single one of you guys. I will see you guys in my next one. Peace.